Dude, my eye has been twitching for 3 weeks. Hey! I just felt it going off big time.
I've actually noticed it.
Have you really?
I didn't want to say anything, but...
Man, I don't know what to do about it. I even went to the doctor about it. Not helpful.
You did go to the doctor?
Yeah, I did. 'Cause it's driving me bonkers.
What did he say?
He was like...
Lose some weight?
It's like, you're fat. That's why your eye's jumping around. I was like, dude, I've lost some weight. I told him, I was like, I've lost some weight. Look at your record thing. And he pulled up his record thing. He's like, you have lost some weight. He was like, well, okay, see ya. So I've spent $25 for that. Anyway.
It's a good conversation.
Hey, dude. Yeah. Hey, man. Give us a squeeze. I made myself plural. Give us a squeeze.
Give us a squeeze.
Fatty
There's nothing to squeeze over here,
Oh,
dude.
come on now.
Look at this guy.
I have a long way to go. We're coming to you in 4K, so he should whip out his nubbin right now. There's no better use for you. Had to know it was coming back to that. If you haven't seen our nubbin video,
You've been waiting forever to bring that up.
I know, because you didn't whip it out, and I wanted you to show the nubbin all of this time. One of these days, I'm going to work with your wife. I'm just going to pounce. I'm going to tie down your arms and get a 4K camera. Nubbin. And I'm going to go to jail. And this would be rad. Anyway.
I'll bail you out, though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, we're making a video. It's been a little bit. We're excited. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to say right now.
Okay. Well, I think, first of all, we just wanted to thank all of our new subscribers. We've got a nice little wavy thing coming in of new people that are seeing Fatty and Chubs for the first time, which is kind of cool. And we've done a lot of stuff over the years on this channel. We've done parodies and comedy sketches and a song about your nubbin and all kinds of stuff. But the video that has the most engagement out of any of them by far is when we were right here like a year and a half ago doing Two Fat Guys Do DDP Yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
That was good. Yeah, it's weird when you make stuff because you have no idea that like that's gonna be our number one video that people are like, but they are.
I thought Soda Pop was gonna be a big.
Oh yeah! If you haven't seen that, we did a parody and there was a bunch of us and we were fat.
Man, we're wearing sequins for crying out loud.
Man, there's the thing. Go watch it if you want. Were you like really like? What was there, dude?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like I can't remember what was filmed and what was just normal life.
Yeah, it gets blurry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So
I like when you slap each other a zillion times for slap the jaws.
There's been a lot of good slapping ones over the years.
I think that was the most in any one shoot, though.
For sure. We were here for like 4 hours slapping each other silly. 4 hours.
Yeah.
That was something else, dude.
Talk about twitching body parts.
Yeah. Maybe that's all I need. Would you give me one? Maybe it will help. Seriously. Doesn't have to be too hard. Oh, you tricked me out. It's on this side. Give me one. A little higher. There we go. Okay. All right.
Sorry,
so
a little rusty.
Yeah,
sorry.
we need to get another slap video in one of these days. It didn't help at all. I think it made it worse.
Now your other eye's twitching.
Yeah. Hey, so we thought we would say thanks for all of you guys, and then we'd talk a little bit about the experience of losing and not losing. I've gone up and down. I've had some weird stuff. So we made this goal. We did a thing, a fitness challenge. I hit it really hard, and I feel super grateful. I did have a little bit of success that first year, more than ever in my whole life of trying to lose weight.
It was a little bit of success. You're right. Just
80 pounds worth of success,
yes.
But that's okay.
That's an amazing accomplishment.
I really appreciate it. But the thing is, like, I hit that year mark, and I unfortunately did what I always do. Like, when I turned 30, I did what is the name of that documentary? The Sick, Fat, Nearly Dead.
Oh, the juice one?
Yeah, I watched that and I was like, I got to do something. I'm turning 30. I'm super fat. So I drank nothing but fruit juice and vegetable stuff, and it tasted like horse farts for an entire month. It was horrible. It was a really bad month. But I lost like 50 pounds, and I gained that 50 pounds back, and it even went higher after that. So, like, I have this thing where it's like I'm committed. I do stuff. And so, anyway, we did this year thing, and I hit the year mark. And through the end of last year, it was kind of like...
You went back to the horse farts.
No. But I had naughty foods, and there's all these cookie places that are cropping up where we live. Like, seriously, there's like 15 new cookie businesses, and all they do is serve cookies, and they'll deliver them to your house late at night. And I was like, I gotta get in on this action.
They deliver?
Yeah. Until like 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, him and his wife have been like cocaine addicts with these things. So like, I was like, I've been missing out on all this stuff over a year, and then I gained like 10, 15 pounds back. So at the start of this year, I was like, I'm gonna get it down, and I've dropped most of that off. But anyway, it's legitimately freaking hard to lose weight, and I think committing on camera helped me a lot for some reason. But one of the things I thought we could do, which is why we have this nice, pretty high table here, we could talk a little bit about what has helped me to be successful a little bit, which is on the nutrition side. Mm-hmm. I actually think that has helped me more than anything because I walk a little bit at work, but just how I eat has changed drastically.
I need that.
Yeah.
I need that. That's the biggest, like, almost fear that I have faced, along with the thought of just feeling like I need to change everything all at once, and that was a huge monster I created for myself. We talked a little bit how I'm off soda completely now.
Yeah, so we can talk about that because I have these right here. That's the one thing that I have not been able to do. I talk about like a cocaine addiction. I have not been able to stop.
Talking about a cocaine addiction.
I was saying him and his wife are like cocaine addicts.
I was just thinking about how they deliver.
Yeah. I still, the one thing I've not done this entire time with the 80 pounds and everything, I still drink diet soda. I try and do it strategically. I try and do it while I'm eating a meal, because then it's like the whole insulin thing. Watch Dr. Berg if you want to hear about intermittent fasting in detail, and also like a lot of the nutrition stuff that I do, some of that's taken from Dr. Berg. But even this crap still raises your insulin a little bit. And so I try and do it when I eat meals, and at least then it's all at the same time, and then I give my body a break. But I have not been able to do it. And I didn't know that you fully stopped, so I bought one for each of the people here. You can just not.
I'm just going to...
You drink your water. I'm still drinking it. And maybe Clark. This guy tried to get a six-pack with his wife, and I think he pretty much did. But...
I saw pictures.
It's gone now.
That is kind of weird when you suddenly get a text, and it's like these man things, and there's this thing, and...
You guys asked for it. It's not like I'm just sending random pictures of my man parts.
I don't remember asking.
I did ask.
I did ask. That's maybe why.
Because I wanted to see it. You know, I won't lie. We're just still talking about a six-pack, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Uh-huh. So my thing is I've quit soda a number of times.
Yeah.
I mean, in this last time was really hard because. So me and my wife, Jenny, she loves Coca-Cola Classic. Okay. Loves Coca-Cola Classic.
You call it that every time? Hey, get me a Coca-Cola Classic, honey.
Well, I do the Dr. Pepper.
Uh-huh.
She does the Coca-Cola Classic.
That's a lot. You just say Coke. That's such a mouthful.
That's like...
Is there a difference between Coke and Coca-Cola Classic?
Which Coke do you mean? Coke Zero? Diet Coke? Cherry Coke?
Well, then you specify,
Coke?
but I feel like if you just say Coke, then it's Coca-Cola Classic, and you don't have to say Coca-Cola Classic. Sorry, go ahead.
Is it the kind with the real sugar, or the, you know? Like...
It's the classic. There's only one classic.
Which is high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah.
One. Yeah. The cheap one. That's not imported from Mexico.
Well, we've often bought like the 24 packs of cans from the grocery stores and stuff like that in efforts to, you know, help us wean ourselves off of the soda thing. And then I started working at eBay, and they offer free soda in a seriously unlocked vending machine like 20 feet from where my desk is. And working at 5 o'clock in the morning, I've had a couple of Dr. Peppers. But bottled water does it. Jenny's she's kicked Coca-Cola Classic.
You do say it every time.
Yeah, she's done with Coke.
Do you say it every time? Because that's not something that I do. I'm not talking to Clark this time. I'm talking to the viewers. I'm curious. Tell me. I've never heard anybody do that. I didn't know it was a thing.
Well, I didn't want anyone to think
I know Marty McFly says Pepsi Perfect. Remember that moment? Anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Back to the Future.
I know,
I really
you
do.
Yeah.
It's my jam. Yeah. But since Jenny kicked her soda habit, that really helped me kick mine. And it's really helped our kids not have it as much. We used to go to the gas station daily to get our drinks, you know. And because we're decent parents, we'd have our kids with us instead of we wouldn't leave them home by themselves. So, but I mean, H2O.
Well,
water boy,
see,
H2O.
like, even though I've lost some weight, like that's a much healthier move than whatever I'm drinking in this alligator pee, which some people call. So like, guaranteed that's jacking me up. But I have not yet been able to wean off it. It's hard.
But you cannot eat carbs.
Yeah, so the main thing that I've done, starting off at the very beginning when we started the fitness challenge, I cut out refined sugar. I did that for 5-6 months. It worked great. I started losing weight. And then I found old Dr. Berg, and he's all about the main two things which are exploding all over the universe right now, which is keto and intermittent fasting. And both of those have worked really, really well for me. I never want to eat breakfast in the morning anyway. I'm never hungry. And if I just try and listen to my body, and then I have my first meal of the day around lunchtime. I don't eat any snacks in between. I have dinner at night, and they're good, rounded meals. The first meal is proteiny, high fat-ish, healthy fats. And the second meal is what I'm going to be showing you today. Shall we?
I'm excited.
I was on a cooking thing once. When I was in high school, I made this video. Oh, baby. And we ate a goldfish. Anyway, maybe I can find some old footage of that. We didn't actually eat a goldfish, but it looked like we did. Okay, I got...
You dropped a fork.
All right. I've got 3 forks, a big metal bowl, which can work pretty good as like a gong, too. Check this out. Mortal Kombat. Get over here. Yeah. Okay, so every night...
Queso. I love queso. That's another thing, dude. Melted cheese. Oh.
Queso.
Chips and queso are like... If I was on death row... Chips and queso.
Yeah.
Tacos.
Every single time we've ever snuck out of work to go to a movie, you'd order nachos.
Yeah.
So, which is kind of probably a step down from queso, but it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. So this is what I'm mostly curious about, because you freaking hate vegetables. I've heard you say that numerous times. Has that changed over the years?
I've had a carrot or two.
Okay. Mostly he hates vegetables. And one of the big things that I've done, which has helped me a lot, is you eat the biggest mother salad that you ever have eaten every single day, and then you get this crazy packed pumpy... you eat a lot of vegetables in a day, but it's all from this salad. Basically, it's like 10 cups of salad that you eat in a day.
Wow.
And pretty much it's like, picture yourself going to a family gathering. This is the salad you're going to take to the whole family, but you eat it yourself. So I get this thing at Costco. My favorite kind is Spring Mix. And
so it's springtime year round at the Fatty household.
Yeah.
What do we call you now?
And dude? I will be fatty forever on this channel. This is fatty forever, dude. Okay. I feel hilarious being on a cooking show, but mostly the reason why I wanted to do this, dude, is I'm really curious if you will like the way this tastes. Because what's interesting about this is every night my kids will finish their dinner and they'll crowd up around me and they're like,
"You gonna finish that, Dad?
A salad?
Yeah.
Want some salad?" And I'm like a Papa Bird. I'm feeding them leaves. And they really, really like this. And it's like, I feel like it's about as healthy of a salad as you can have. Because the other catch with what I've been doing, there's not a lot of dressings that you can have.
Yeah.
Because ranch is full of crud, like soybean oil. It's carby. So you have to really watch the carb intake and the sugars that are in most things like that.
See, and I like a good salad. So I don't hate vegetables, period. I just don't like a wide variety of vegetables, I guess you would say.
All right. Do you think you could eat a huge mother salad every night?
I could. Well, it depends what you're going to throw in it, dude.
Yeah.
And are you going to put some like beef jerky and stuff in there?
So
some nachos?
We'll talk about that. So here you go.
Is it a taco? Is it a taco salad, dude?
No, it's not. But you can. You could throw some nice beef into this. I do that every once in a while. So it was more than half. So I have this annoying thing where if it were half, it would be nice, but it doesn't quite fill the bowl. So there's this I'm always going to Costco for this salad, so it is kind of expensive.
I was going to ask.
It is. All of this stuff is from Costco. This is just organic extra virgin olive oil and some balsamic vinegar and Parmesan cheese.
Is it hard to find a straw big enough to just throw in there and...
Ooh, I've never done that. I'm not doing it.
Challenge.
Okay.
Voltage is down for some food challenges.
All right, so... I just eyeball this every time. Sometimes it's perfect, and sometimes it's a little too tart. Hopefully it'll be good. So basically, I just put some olive oil on it. Again, I'm just basically just trying it.
That was a ton.
It's a lot of salad, dude. It's a lot of salad. All right. And some balsamic. Then I mix it up.
So can you let's just say, just for convenient purposes, can you like pop the hood on your car and just take some oil and then go eat like a bush? That would sound a lot funnier in my head.
Yes.
Actually. Sorry.
I bet you would lose weight doing that.
Probably because you're
You'll
ralphing.
probably
all over.
also die, but yeah. Okay, so
That smells really good.
I tossed this bad. I don't know if this is a female salad or a male salad. Let's check it. I don't know. This androgynous, is that a word? Did I say that right? Salad. It's going through some changes. It's not really sure what its sexual identity is right now, but either way, I'm
I've never
I don't know
Because
where
I was gonna say I'm gonna eat him up, or I'm gonna, it's like when you're driving. A lot of times when you're driving a car, it's a male or a female. Like, come on, baby, come on, girl. Well, I'm talking to my salad now, so I thought I had to pick a gender, but it doesn't need to have one. Okay, I think we're pretty good.
That was awesome.
I've mixed it up.
That was the biggest squirrel moment.
Never have you heard anyone talking about the gender of their salad before. Now you have. Okay. Now I put the cool thing about this again. So cheese is open game to a certain extent. It doesn't have any carbs. So I don't eat too much because if you eat too much cheese, it's hard to lose weight. But it doesn't affect your carb count. I'm trying to keep my carbs to 20 grams or less a day, which is actually kind of extreme.
So how can you? I mean, other than looking at the labels on everything, how can you? Measure that.
Mostly it's you just know that certain foods like don't have carbs. There are very few cheeses that have foods except for processed cheese, which is it's fake anyway. Like cheese at McDonald's has tons of carbs in it because it's made out of a goat's butt or something. No, that's actually probably real cheese if they made it out of a goat's butt. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Goat cheese.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So really it's like vegetables are open game. Fruits are tricky. Like
because they can be sugar.
The only fruits that I really eat when I'm in this extreme trying to lose weight mode is a little bit of like blueberries and raspberries. Very, very little because it's too sugary and it's too carby. So mostly it's vegetables are open game, meats are open game, and a little bit of cheese. That's what I eat.
Obviously, you want to stay away from fried meats.
Yeah. Well, it depends. If you use healthy oils, you could like technically fry some stuff and it wouldn't be too bad. So yeah. All right, dude. Grab yourself a fork.
This is the ingredients right here.
This is it, dude.
So how much?
So yeah,
how much does one of these bad boys cost?
$3.99.
Really? Mm-hmm. I thought it would have been more expensive.
It's not that bad. Yeah. Again, so yeah, I eat this whole thing every night. I think it's delicious. So we'll see if it's on the tart side or not. Go ahead and dig in. And then in a sec, we'll have Clark come up and try it too. But let's go with us first.
Let's eat them up.
I have questions.
Get some good cheese on it there, dude.
What about, I like crunchy in my salad. What about like seeds? Could you throw in like some sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds or something like that?
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some of those you have to watch the carb count on. Basically, you just have to, if you're trying to restrict carbs a little bit. But yeah, I throw bacon crumbles in here sometimes. I'll experiment, but this is my default because I know it's fast. I'll always have these two things. When I first started, I tried to like go to the health food store and buy dressings that I could eat, and it was just such a pain. This is so easy, and I know if I have those three things, all of this I can buy at Costco, and I just eat this every night. And dude, I feel freaking amazing. Like every night I'm like, I ate a ton of vegetables.
So what about
eggs? Can you throw some eggs in there?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask eggs. What about like craisins?
I love eggs.
No craisins?
Sugar.
Yep. And I feel like it could probably use a little bit more of that.
I feel that craisins are a lot like the
All right, Clark,
living
come try it,
room
dude.
rug. They bring the salad together. Like
While you're trying it, I'm gonna break something else out that I kind of want to see Chubs gag.
if it's onions, dude, our friendship is over.
Not onions. There's something else that I eat with the salad every once in a while.
A stick of sardines. I love you, dude. There's no way I'm doing that.
Come on!
No.
You've got to take a bite, dude.
I've already.
What do you think?
Your balance of oil and vinegar is different than mine.
Yeah, it's a little different every night because of the way that I do it.
Yeah, I like a little bit more vinegar, a little less oil.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, this is I probably did do a little bit too much oil.
You're excited. I get it.
You could like curb that by actually making the vinaigrette in a little thing every night, and it's also just like a laziness thing. Like I don't want to do that.
It is good. How do you feel about sardines?
I'm okay with sardines.
It always makes me think of the
As
Burb.
pets or like?
Always makes me think of the Burbs. There's the redheaded dude that comes out.
Sardine?
Yeah, dude.
On the little pretzel.
Well, dude, the omega-3 fatty deals are like
I take fish oil.
crazy super good
I
for you.
don't take fish oil.
No, you don't. I know you don't. How do I know that?
You been talking to Jenny? What's going on?
Dude, can I share a nutrition experience?
Get on in here, dude.
Okay. So this is just recent, so it's on my mind. You were talking about like cutting sugars, refined sugars out of your diet.
Yep.
So when we were doing the
This is Clark.
hey,
Voltage, we call him.
Voltage.
I don't even
There's
know if
Fatty
I'm in the frame.
Chubs. Oh yeah, you should probably get in the frame.
Yeah, let's turn this around so we can see what's going on. Oh yeah, I was in.
okay. So when we were doing the 6-pack challenge, we did like 30 days, no sugar at all, and then the next 30 days was like really limited sugar. And what's interesting, my whole life, I've had bad knees, like really, really bad knees, bad joints. I jacked up my ankle, like, you guys remember when I messed up my ankle, like,
All the
forever?
time.
And
You grind all the time, dude.
I know, I'm such a baby.
Grind.
Well, and I went to, like, doctors, and they're all like, you have to get surgery and, you know, all this stuff, and I just have never done it because I'm self-employed, and I sort of need my ankle for work.
You can never get the time off of work.
Yeah, exactly. My boss is a jerk, and he won't give me any time off
What a tool.
for surgery. I don't have insurance, stuff like that. You know, whatever. Through the course of the 60 days, my ankle started feeling better. And I was thinking like, oh, it's just because like I lost weight. You know, like, oh, there's not as much weight on it, so it must be doing better. Because I dropped like, I don't know, 20 pounds or something like that. Since we, because in solidarity, I tried it. When you guys started your fitness challenge, I was at like 203 or something like that. By the end of the 6-pack thing, I was down to 165. So,
Which I'm glad we were going to talk to you about that. You were going to have.
I know I needed to lose some weight. But
Still eating salad.
anyway, so I just kind of figured, oh, my joint, like my knees started feeling better. My ankle completely went away, like all the pain, nothing.
Dude.
And I just thought like, oh, okay, well, this makes sense. I'm carrying, you know, like 20, 30 less pounds on my joints. But what's really interesting is last week we had this trip to Baltimore, and it was we didn't do so good. And I was doing work for a client, and they just had amazing food. It was this conference, and every break of the conference, they have breaks like every 2.5 hours. And every time there's a break, you'd go out of the conference room into the lobbies, and there was just like treats everywhere, desserts, amazing food, all kinds of goodness, everything, carbs. And I think that probably like they would have this like variety of desserts, and probably you're just supposed to like be like, oh, I like this dessert. But for me, it was like a variety of desserts. I have to try them all, you know.
That's exactly what I would do.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll have one of these and one of these, you know. And so over the course of this trip, like 1 week, I gained 5 pounds back. But what was really interesting is I came back, and on Tuesday, I was like, well, I'm going to go play basketball. That's one of the things I try and do for my cardio is I love to play basketball.
And your ankle would prevent you from doing that.
It would,
Yeah.
but I've been playing way more regular through this 6-pack challenge. I've been playing a lot more and feeling pretty good. I went and played on Tuesday. After I was done playing, my ankle hurt again, like really bad for the first time in months. Because we finished the 6-pack challenge, but we've continued to try and like just keep eating healthy and limiting the sugar. Like not 100% completely, but like, you know, just maybe like one little treat every other day or something like that. But dude, this week we ate tons of sugar, and then I played basketball. My knees, like I could barely walk when we were done. I seriously like went home,
dude.
and was like, I've gotta like sleep. I felt sick, like, and I woke up the next day and I was like, I haven't been in this much pain in forever. And the only thing I can think of that's different is that I ate all this sugar, and then all of a sudden, like now my, you know, yeah, I gained a little bit of weight back, but it wasn't like a crazy amount. I just think it's the sugar did something to my joints that's, I don't know, like I'm convinced that we just eat way too much sugar and that it's super bad for us. Not just because we gain weight, but
Jacks
like,
you up.
I think it jacks you up. I think it's terrible. Anyway, sorry, that's
I'm
you can
glad
edit
you-
all that out because that's way too long
No,
of a
I'm-
story and it's not really funny.
I'm
but
glad you shared that because, I mean, I have knee problems.
yeah.
We saw it in the yoga video.
Yeah. So you shouldn't work out because. But ever since I've quit soda and all the see like I drink way more liquid than I eat food, and
me too.
and 90% of that was soda, tons of sugar, free at eBay. I just sit there all day and pound soda. But since I've stopped, my knee has felt better. I mean, it still hurts a lot, but it's definitely improved.
And that's intense because that's just cutting out some sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, and it's been cold here. Like, my knee's like my thermometer. I mean, other than my little nubbin.
And then we've known that for years.
I mean, they work hand in hand, but you know, it's been really cold here. We got like a ton of snow within the last couple of days and stuff like that. And usually I'd probably be on crutches, honestly,
Jeez.
because my knee would be hurt so bad. But now
Oh crap!
it's not.
Beauty Clark.
So Clark, what? Yeah, come on in here, dude. So tell me, so when you guys did your whole 6-pack challenge, or I'm not sure what you were calling it, but how did your kids? How were they affected? Did they show any interest in what you were doing, or did they kind of join in or change their habits or anything like that?
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, they ended up eating a lot of the same stuff that we ate, just because we're not going to fix, like, separate meals for everybody. I don't know. Sometimes like, we would eat, like, a ton of eggs and stuff, or just, like, egg whites. And sometimes my kids were totally into it. Sometimes they're like, I'm sick of egg whites. I don't want that. They didn't eat near as many vegetables as we did. They'd just be like, I don't want that. But a lot of the other stuff, you know, we were cooking a bunch of chicken, and I don't know if I would trust this floor, but
You've Ralph's on this floor, dude.
Who's over there?
so they ate a lot of the stuff we did, and then we were doing like these daily workouts and stuff, and they would come and like join in for like a few minutes and be like, oh, I want to work out. And so they definitely did some of it, but not to the extreme we were doing it. And it's, you know, they're kids, they don't need to control their carbs that much, but they were interested, and they were cool with most of the stuff that we made and ate, and you know, even if they weren't, they don't have a choice because
that's true.
they're little kids, so it was either eat that or go hungry.
True.
Most of the time.
Well, I've seen a lot of benefit in having my kids only eat once a week. So like half of them, you eat this week, okay? You know, you were off last week, now it's your turn. That kind of stuff. I don't do that. I'm just kidding.
I think you're right.
But child services, don't come look at my fridge right now.
They can't take your kids away for feeding them Nutella sandwiches, dude. It's okay.
Okay.
I really think you have to try some sardines.
I really think I'm not going to.
Do you not eat fish at all, and you cannot?
It
It just kind of tastes like tuna. It's not like...
They're just really salty, dude. I'm really trying to watch
give me a break,
I'm really
dude.
trying to watch my salt intake.
I usually eat this huge salad and then a little bit of protein with it. So I buy these grass-fed beef hot dogs, like Polish sausages and stuff at Costco too. They're kind of pricey, but I'll have one or two of those with this. That's what I have for dinner every night. Then I'm done.
I'll be honest, dude. If you love me at all, I really don't want sardines right now.
Oh, I really wanted to see your face.
Baby steps, dude.
I really wanted to see
I'm
your
eating
face.
salad right now.
That's true. That's true. Anyway, these are good if you can stomach eating some fish. These are they're the omega fatty 3s and stuff are great for you. I have another alternative for you.
Can we cap that? That stinks so bad.
These things like this are also pretty rad. Dukes. Plus, it's funny to say Dukes. This has a teeny tiny bit of sugar, but these 3 beef sticks, you check out the package, it's only 1 gram of carbs. So when I'm trying to stay under 20
of those.
Yeah, you could eat 20 of these and I'd be set.
And then you'd have diarrhea, and then you just lose weight.
These are good because they don't have the nitrates or anything, and they're super tasty. And my work supplies them.
I was gonna say, should you get them at Costco?
Some people can't. I don't think he can. I don't think images. I don't even say
Emissions.
Yeah,
Emissions.
Like safety.
You can't
safety emissions.
take beef sticks at all. I feel like anytime you eat any kind of a beef stick, you're just out of control.
Why is that?
I don't know.
It's getting
dude.
real and raw here, guys.
Yeah.
You guys gonna be okay?
Anyway, I'm trying to lose another 60 pounds by the end of April, dude. Do you want to do something else? You want to challenge each other to some extent?
I felt.
Or do you want to eat a salad every night with me or something?
So I felt really good when we did DDP. I did. I felt, other than my kneecap exploding during the video and my pride at the same time, I felt really good after we were done. And I felt that's something that I can do. I think I really want to get my kids more active. I think if they see me do that, they'll join in.
They will, dude.
And so I'm going to do DDP. I want to set a goal of doing that at least 3 times a week. Because if I do it every day, I'm going to burn out and then not follow through with it. I also have been... So 2018, let me give you the rundown of 2018. 2018 was one of the hardest years of my life. Just a lot of different things came up for my family. A lot of challenges that we had to face. So 2019 is more, I'm concentrating on like, my relationship with people is good, but I want to improve the relationships I have with people, including the relationship I have with myself, which kind of sounds weird, but
dude, I think I can see that you're rocking it 2019 already, man.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I struggle with depression and mental health, and it's a battle that I fight daily. And I am never going to be able to get healthy and lose weight if I don't address that first.
Great.
So
yeah, man. There's a ton of people that I'm sure will feel that, like that. It all goes hand in hand. So that's.
Me and Fatty have both. We've commented like, Jake's something's up with him. He's different. Like, we've noticed a change in 2019. So.
Well, I'm glad you have. Man. Thank you. I'm glad you have. I've noticed it too, and I can honestly say a lot of it is I have a lot of love and support from my family and friends. I mean, you guys, honestly, without Fatty and Chubs show, I don't know where I'd be right now. You know, like. But my wife Jenny is freaking rock star. This is gonna sound weird, but I love the game of baseball.
Cubs!
Baseball is life. It has so many different connections and all that kind of stuff.
Dude, Bill Murray talked about that once. I'll show you the quote. It's a
I
good
would
one.
love to see that.
It's good.
Love to see that.
Okay.
But most of all, if I've done a gratitude journal. On social media, I've done it not as frequently as I want to, but I've kind of, like on my way to work, I've just kind of thought about or talked out loud about things that I'm grateful for. And so I'm concentrating more on what I have and the blessings that I do have and being more aware of them instead of like, why me? Why this? Why can't I do this? Why can't I have this? And all that kind of stuff. Well, I have a really good friend that kind of introduced the gratitude journal to me officially and formally, and it's been amazing. And I'm very in that light. I'm very, very grateful for the comments and interactions that you guys, the viewers, have had with us on our channel and our videos. That keeps me going. I know it keeps Fatty going and Voltage as well. And I mean, we do this for the purpose of entertaining and inspiring and educating. And so yeah, 2019 has been outstanding thus far, and it's all because of your positive outlook and just how you look at things. Just be grateful. It's a lot easier to be grateful than it is to like
be a douche.
Damn the man, like honestly, it takes more effort to be a grumpy than to be happy.
That's awesome, dude.
So that's what I'm going to continue to work on, but also I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to rock DDP. I'm going to plug my nose right now because it
has a fishy smell. It is fish. Yeah. So good. I
That smells
love
like a knockoff cologne gone bad. But
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it coming, I think.
Yeah.
We'll keep doing some fitness stuff. We'll do some parody. We'll just keep rocking what we do. A big thing of why we do this is because we're super, super good friends and we love getting together. And we are so grateful that you're watching too. It's so great just to hang out with buddies and try and do something creative and maybe can help people too, because it's been helping us. So
yeah.
it's been friggin' rad.
And just know you don't have to change everything overnight all at once. I tried doing that, and I've done that many times in my life for different aspects, but it never works for me. I mean, know yourself, be honest with yourself. You know, do what you know will work for you, and you know, don't compare yourself to other people. Just use them as an example and a support system. You know, there was times when, you know, I would see Fatty's progress, and well, is it progress when you lose stuff? Like you lose weight?
Yes.
But, and I'd almost get, not necessarily mad, but get really frustrated that he was seeing a lot more results than I was. But his life's different than mine.
Yeah.
And
This happened to work for me, and I think you have to figure out what works best for you.
and I think, you know, I'm not educated on this kind of stuff at all. I've been eating what I've been eating and for a long time. And
on that, I am curious. Like, give me like a 3-day. Like, what do you eat? I'm curious if like people were late. This is how I eat now. I eat some protein for lunch, this for dinner. That's what I try and eat, and it has worked. Like I highly expect that if I take up exercising to a notch, that I'll be able to get to my goal weight, which is going to be 200 pounds by the end of April, which I think altogether, is that 140 pounds that I would have lost in about a year and give or take however many months.
That's great.
That's what I'm going for. And I think it is possible. But a lot of it is because it's hard. Like I had to make, and I know this about myself from the difference between that year mark and those few months where I was flibbity-flobbity.
you were flippity-floppity.
If I make like a hard line for myself, and it happens to work for me, and it helps committing to the camera too, saying like, I am not going to eat refined sugar no matter what until the end of April, you know? That happened to work for me. But anyway, what do you eat, dude?
So my average day, and this has
Now
changed
I feel like
a little
I'm
bit.
eating cat food.
It smells like you're eating cat food.
Yeah. Hey, cats.
So my eating habits have changed, and so I have insomnia, sleep apnea. No matter what time I go to bed, I'll wake up at least 2 or 3 times during the night. Have a hard time getting back to sleep. So I would honestly wake up, have a bowl of cereal, like almost routinely. I don't do that anymore. I don't eat in the middle of the night anymore.
Nice.
If I do feel like I'm hungry, my body's telling me I'm hungry or whatever, I'll have a glass of water. And then just kind of tell myself, I don't need food. I can say that I don't eat a lot of food, and that can hurt you. I don't, there's some medication that I take that I need to take with food. But, so usually I'd wake up in the middle of the night, have a bowl of cereal, go back to bed. I'd go to work, get up and go to work, soda for breakfast and snack and lunch. I wouldn't eat anything at work for the whole time I was there.
So basically just a crap load of sugar, the whole bulking up on sugar in the morning, and then what would you eat
And then,
later in the day?
snacks at work, every once in a while I'd have a bag of chips or something like that. I'd come home and I'd have to go pick up kids from school and all that kind of stuff, so it'd be like lunch meat. Like I just take some lunch meat out of the package.
That's tricky stuff.
And eat that. And, you know, I kind of justified it as being healthier than having a full sandwich because it didn't have bread.
Yeah.
But, and then for dinner, because we have 4 kids, 2 full-time and other 2 on, you know, different days
They're
and whatnot.
they're in and out of prison.
Yeah,
So.
it's,
Yeah. Don't even talk about it. It's okay. It's just,
yeah, part of the plea bargain was to not talk about it. But, so, but we eat fast food, man. We do, and cutting back on that will be healthier
Like
for our wallet
burgers,
and our
Taco Bell, like you name it, pizza.
a lot of pizza.
That's what's been eye-opening to me doing this is just how carb-driven like the American society is. It's just like, and even like when you tell people like the way that I eat, they're like, "That's not healthy." Like, I feel better than I ever have in my whole life, and I don't really get sick anymore. And I used to get sick like every other week, so I think it's working for me.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, your belly was like, "Yeah, dude."
It said it in Spanish though. It was weird. But yeah, I mean,
well, chilo cuate.
When you were telling me how you were eating all kinds of meat and all that kind of stuff, like I naturally was like, what? A lot of meat? That can't be healthy. But
yeah, I eat, so overall, because of this huge mother salad, I believe that I eat more vegetables than protein, and that's how it should be. Like, there's a really unhealthy way to do this too, and people that you can overdo the protein. And then I think a lot of people, like I have some family members that have bickered about this lifestyle on Facebook, and a lot of them are like, "You're going to die of a heart attack next year because all you're eating is meat." And like, no, it's like, that's not what I'm doing. I'm eating a ton of vegetables and some protein and a little bit of cheese. And I feel absolutely amazing, and it's working. So, and I think I'll get there, and I think I will get to the point where I can be a little bit more like that cute little fella over there, and every once in a while have a cookie delivered to my house and not feel like I just gained 25 pounds from eating a cookie, you know. But in the meantime, I really want to get to that threshold. Like, I would really love to get to 200 and to be like, monitor myself every day and like, okay, maybe I had a cookie, I gained a couple pounds, cool. I'm going to hit it hard for a little bit and just really watch it for the rest of my life. Because the reality is like, it's like we just got out of control, man. It's like before you know it, you're over 300 pounds. You're like, what the mother, dude?
It
like,
sneaks up on you.
What?
All of a sudden you wake up and you don't have anything to wear to work.
Yeah,
you know?
and you're there. Like, we were there for like over a decade. Just like,
Yeah,
what
dude.
happened? And I know it happened. We went out to lunch and each ate 12 donuts. It happened once.
Jake, I can remember back in the day when we would write our weight
That's
on
right.
the board every day, and we weighed like roughly the same.
Yeah.
We were like in the 180s, 190s.
Yeah. And that's right when I got remarried. I mean, when I got remarried, I was like 195.
Yeah. We were doing like push-ups and writing our weight on the board, and we weighed the same thing.
And we were punching each other every time we swore, too, remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
You had some bruised arms.
You said the D word in this one.
Ah, damn. But, you know, we used to do push-ups, like, in the office.
Yeah.
And I remember I could do, like, 20. I mean, it was rough, but I could do 20. Dude, I don't know how many push-ups I can do right now.
Should we find out?
No.
Let's do it. Come on, let's get a little exercise in. I don't know how many. I don't think I can do very many either. I'm curious.
Okay.
That's way different.
I'm slipping.
So I do the DDP ones, and oh, I'm getting a cramp in my foot, just like in the DDP yoga video. Oh no! Seriously, cramp in my foot.
I can't. I'm slipping.
It's like I'm just repeating.
Oh, I brought these because I was going to ask you about these.
What are they?
Zip Fizz.
Do they have sugar? What is it?
Clark, have you ever done these?
Zero sugar, energy, and a multivitamin.
Actually, Clark, you've done these without water. Remember?
It has 2 grams of carbs.
Is that good? It's better than 3, right?
Yeah. I gotta take my socks off too. How do I get a cramp in my foot like that? Alright.
Oh, my knee freaking kills.
Okay, I already did 2. But I usually do the DDP yoga ones, you know, where you stay like this. Dude, you got some guns? Are you kidding me? I think you're stronger than me and I've been working out more! I lost count.
Yeah, but I got to take the rest of the week off for work, dude, because that was rough.
Oh, shoot. So, you know, the DDP yoga ones, you're like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you'll pull hammy doing that, dude.
And then you just do a bunch of those. I have not done the, like, just straight up ones in a while. We need to get back in here and start working out again.
We need to do another DDP.
Let's do another DDP.
Okay.
Maybe we should pick the hardest one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do that one. Okay, we'll do the DDP yoga one of these times.
We can't talk right now because we're winded.
You see how we still have a long way to go, dude. We did like 4.5 push-ups and we're dying. But I ate some salad. See? You can do it. You do it too. Got anything else?
Well, leave in the comments what you guys are doing. What works for you. Let's kind of make this a community where we're building off of each other's successes and working with each other's ideas.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying not to sound winded right now.
Let us know if you want us to try any workouts that we can do with Jake's bum knee from Nam, or Chubs. His name's Jake, too.
Hey.
Sorry. Okay. Well, nighty-night, dude. Oh, shut up, Clark.
You really don't need to talk so loud. We're right here. Look at you go, dude.
Are you keeping track? Well, I'd like
Fuck,
to end
I'm
up...
getting bored.
I'd like to end up there someday, Clark. Good job. Yeah, we get it already. Nice going, pal.
We get it. Okay, point proven. Okay, dude.
Hello.
We got it locked up. So Clark, how you been?